Welcome to Addiction, another way to stop using drugs and stay that way. My name is Brian Mahoney. Under the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, I wrote this book, Applied Spiritual Truths to Overcome Addiction. This is God's way of dealing with addiction, and it's available on Amazon. Today we're going to talk about deliverance. Deliverance. Stopping the drugs is not easy, but anyone can do it under medical supervision. The hard part is staying that way. Deliverance is the freedom from using that comes from the grace of God. Easy, opening the door for the changes to be made. Depending on your circumstances or situation, determines the aftercare treatment God provides, whether through Jesus or the Holy Spirit. Deliverance gives you a choice whether to use or not, and a choice to accept God's plan to stay addiction free. It takes faith and prayer to be delivered, and faith and prayer to stay that way. Everything depends on faith. What is faith? Faith is the belief and trust in God. The Bible tells us, now faith is sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Without faith, it is impossible to please God because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he earnestly rewards those who seek him. The time to go to God for help is when you want to get high. It's simple, but the hardest thing you can do when you are going through withdrawals. Faith by itself, if not accompanied by action, is dead. Pray wherever you are in silence, because anything can happen. And do not keep on babbling, for your Father knows what you want, what you need before you ask Him. Don't let the anxiety, fear of withdrawals, or those obsessive thoughts pressure you into using. Deliverance. You feel it. It's like achieving a goal that you worked at for some length of time, and now that you've accomplished it, comes a moment of exhilarating success, a joyous occasion. The same thing with deliverance. The grace of God comes upon you suddenly and without notice. You feel it. The need to use has been lifted. And then comes that moment of exhilaration, and you know that the addiction is done and over with. The anxiety, withdrawals, and those obsessive thoughts to use are gone. You don't have to use again. Some addicts may experience some minor withdrawals, not like when we try to detox ourselves and every day gets worse before it gets better. Deliverance, not the, you may be able to eat some and sleep some, and each day gets better than the last. Just don't give up. Keep the faith. Continue to pray because the grace of God is made perfect in weakness. Faith gives you the confidence to go to God for help. His grace gives you the ability to stop using, endure, and rise above it. This book is just the beginning of what is to come. God has a plan and a future for the taking. There is there is life after addiction. Remember, if the mind does not change its thinking, then nothing changes. Depending on which nature you listen to determines the outcome. Deliverance opens the door for the changes to be made, to strengthen the spirit and overcome the addiction. The changes renews the mind. It changes your thinking and ways of doing things. Remember, to overcome addiction, the spirit has to be strengthened to regain self control. Let the spirit direct your life, and you will not gratify the desires of human nature. As I said before, This is God's way of dealing with addiction. You will have help every step of the way, whether through Jesus, the Holy Spirit, or other people to help you get through this process. May God bless and the Holy Spirit inspire you. Until next time on Addiction Another Way.